Hello and welcome to Diaspora Wire. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for liking our videos, and thank you for all your emails and your suggestions and your contributions. And thank you for all the subscribers. We've gone past 200 subscribers. I'm very appreciative of each and every one of you. Thank you so much. It just shows that I'm on the right track and I'm doing something that people need. So that's very encouraging. So thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be answering a question that someone asked. So this is a question from Mimiola007. I'm just going to read what it says on here. It says, "Thanks for the content. It's very well needed. Is the plot within one of the estates in Shimawa? If not, why did you decide to go the way of the local landowners? As based on my own experience, it's more easy transacting with the estates than Omoniles, especially as a diasporan, though it's more expensive. Just want to get your perspective. Thanks again for the effort." So very good question. There's so many layers to your question, so I'm just gonna take it one at a time, and then I would explain little information in between just to help everyone out there, because I just thought I'll just do a video out of this. All right, so to answer your first question, is the plot within one of the estates in Shimawa? Yes, it is. So there's several estates within Shimawa. We have private owners, individual owners of the different plots, and you also have the estate developers that have actually purchased several acres of land within the area as well. So there's just a mix of the different owners. It's just a plot that's within the area there. That's the best I could answer that question, but I hope you understand that. So just to add that there are actually some parts of these lands that still belong to the government. So even though the local landowners have given you a portion of their land, you want to also make sure that the land that has been apportioned and separated just for the government is not part of what they're selling to you. Because sometimes they sell off these parts of the land to other individuals, and sometimes I don't even know that's the case. It's after or while they're in the process of doing the documentation that they find out that the land doesn't even belong to them in the first place, and this is where a lot of people get into trouble. So some of this land actually belong to the government. So why did I decide to go the way of the local? So having done my research and just sort of get an understanding of the various opportunities and the various ways to go about it, this land was actually purchased from a friend that knows a friend. Yes, a friend that knows a friend. So before the opportunity came, I already had an idea of what it is that I was looking for. My intention about this property was to set up livestock facility here. So I didn't want anything polished or anywhere nice and developed. I still wanted it to be within the underdeveloped areas, honestly, and that was my intention. So as soon as this came up, I sent a family member to go have a look at it for me, and they were able to do like a video call and all of that. And initially we didn't have access to the place because it was obviously a very awkward one. And when it comes to land buying, you just want to make sure that you find, like, you physically step your feet onto the premises. Obviously if you're in the abroad, you want to send someone that they're not scared to enter anywhere. Honestly, you want someone that is resilient and someone that will get the job done. So this family member of mine located the place, made sure that the measurements was on point, made sure that everything was as they said it was, and I was happy with it. And I just went ahead. I made the purchase. I started off. I engaged my surveyor straight away. Engaged all the necessary professionals that I needed to, and yeah, we set the ball rolling. And I started off, fencing the property. So it was just an opportunity that just came up, but the opportunity was just based on what it is that I intended from the get-go because of the sort of business I was looking to do. So that is that to answer your question. Your other question was, you find that it's easier for you to transact with the estate agents rather than the community landowners. All right, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with, you know, working with trusted and well-known estate developers. Obviously, you're going to find it easier because they've already done the job for you. Don't forget that these estate developers, they are actually purchasing from the local land sellers as well. The estate developers have more advantage in terms of they're going to be purchasing the land in bulk, and once you're buying in bulk, you're going to get some sort of discount, and there'll be some sort of perks that comes with that as well. So, but overall, they expect the estate developers to make sure that that community is being developed. That's the advantage that the estate developers have with the local community, because they are buying from the local community anyways. If as an individual you're buying directly from the community, it's still good in the sense that you have the leverage to negotiate and make a bargain with the community landowners. Sometimes purchasing directly from them is lower, right? Because there's that flexibility. They can offer potential cost savings, especially if you're on a tight budget. They can actually offer lower price, and buying land from the community landowners can also help to build a strong connection with the local community. You can understand what the culture, the lifestyle, and the potential opportunities within the area. Like dealing with them can be very, very flexible, if you just understand what they're all about. I think I'm gonna talk about, the community land owners a little bit more, because I mean, this whole experience of purchasing from them, like it's now I understand what the process is all about. It could be a very risky business if you don't know, how to deal with these people, because don't forget that these are people that want to make money as well, and at every point, at every turn, they want to make money. So if you know how to deal with them, you'll be okay. But there's a lot of benefits when it comes to purchasing directly from the local land sellers. All right, I guess I've answered your question. So just to recap on the benefits of actually buying directly from the local land sellers or the community landowners. Number one, you're definitely going to be saving a lot of money because land prices sometimes can be lower, right? So they're lower, and compared to established estate providers, like those ones can be the prices are higher. So you definitely will be saving some costs there, especially if you're on a tight budget. You're definitely going to be saving money buying directly from these local landowners. Another benefit of buying from them is the fact that they will help you build a stronger connection with the local community. You can better understand the community where you are. You won't feel like you're a stranger. You understand the lifestyle, and you understand, the potential opportunities in the area if you connect with the locals around there, right? So you won't just feel left out. You just have that sense of community, and they look out for you because you've bought from them, you've basically improved, you've given them your money to improve them, and in exchange they've given you, a piece of land within their local community. So they can look out for you, when you're building your property. They can give you information, and if there's anything going on around your property, they can always look out for you. So that's another advantage. And another advantage of buying from the local community is the flexibility in negotiations and terms. You can negotiate the price, you can negotiate how often you want to be making payments, and and things like that. Like, I think it's always negotiable. The flexibility, you have more flexibility when you're dealing directly with these people. What it is you want to do, and things like that. You can negotiate basically, and it's not everything that is set on stone. You have the opportunity to customize your land purchase agreements, to better suit your needs, basically. So, yeah, that's just my perspective. I'm sure that dealing with estate developers also would have its own advantage, in the sense that you're not going to be bothered with dealing directly with the local land sellers or the community landowners. You're just dealing directly with the estate developers, and the estate developers, they often have bureaucratic processes and regulations, and you have to sign this and have to make payment at certain times, and like they just have all these things that you just have to just adhere to. I mean, it's good. Obviously, you're going to be getting your property, and you have the flexibility to go ahead and do whatever. But I hope I've explained that in a way that you can understand. Whichever way you decide to go, they have their advantage and disadvantages, but I think it all depends on what it is that you're looking for. So for me, I was looking to just set up a livestock business, and I needed somewhere that was very, very underdeveloped. All right. And because I'm land banking, I'm not going to look for anything polished or anything that is like on the main road, or in a very in a developed area, or anything like that. I'm just going to look for I'm just going to go for underdeveloped areas, and just make sure that I bank as many lands, as many plots or acres as much as I want to. So I hope that has answered your question. But I just thought I would do this video and share my little experience, and just to answer your question as well. So I think that's it. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to me today. If you have more questions, please feel free to make a comment or just send us an email. I had someone send us an email some time ago requesting for some information. That's absolutely amazing. I'm willing and ready to help. And I guess that's it. So thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.